Hey guys, it's Babypowder, and we're back with another one of our loot videos for our 200 run series. And this time it was on Scholomance. Yeah, this one came in very late. Kind of did that on purpose though, because I was not expecting much to come from doing Scholomance, so I kind of wanted to save it to the end. And actually, we only have one more farm, which is going to be the Halls of Lightning now. Kind of switched that one around a couple times. But yeah, mostly did that because Scholomance, I just did not expect to get too much. I've never really actually truly done like a lot of runs in a sequence with Scholomance. It's always been, I just hit it once here and there, as I'm like maybe doing Scarlet Monastery runs, and then, I get locked out and I would hit, Scholomance and go up and hit Stratholme once. So have actually always been kind of curious, just, what I could get out of there, how good the drops would be. And actually, it did surprise me. Not saying we got a lot of loot. we probably didn't. It's not all that much, but we did actually get, I feel like better drops than what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be pretty empty when we finished, and it wasn't. It wasn't. And also, guys, just something to keep in mind. You can actually, just like with Scarlet Monastery, you can do the current version and the old version. We actually did do the current version with this one to kind of just see how it went. Plus it's shorter, so it's a lot easier to go ahead and get completed. But I do think when we do part 2 of this series, we'll include the old version, and then we can kind of compare just how they went. But anyway, guys, before we jump to our first bank alt, just like to mention, if you guys are enjoying these loot videos, and even if you enjoy the clean out videos, just make sure you smash the big thumbs up. Lets me know that you like it. And also don't forget the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the next one or miss the clean out video on Sunday to see whether or not we sold any of these items we go over today. But with that being said, let's go and hop to our first bank alt, which is going to be our Alliance bank alt, holding 100 runs worth of loot that our Alliance Druid got. And then we'll hop over to our Horde Druid, holding 100 runs worth of loot that our Horde Druid got, for a combined total of 200. So here we go. First up is our Alliance Druid. How did they do? What did they get? Let's see here. So for 100 runs of Scholomance on our Alliance Druid, we ended up getting, we'll go over our low value stuff at first. See, there is a lot of empty spaces. While I was like, no, we didn't just get like a whole bunch of stuff. I wasn't that shocked by it, but we did actually probably get more than I was expecting. I was expecting maybe about half this, but anyway, our low value stuff up first. We've got some Jouster Greaves here for 6,000. We got some Chief Brigader leggings for 5,700. We've got a robe of the Magi for 8,900. Then we've got Jaina's Fire Starter for 11,000. And then we've got the Sword of the Magistrate for actually almost high value range here at 19,000 gold. And then we've got some epic drops here. So world epic drops. We got the Dazzling Longsword, actually not a bad one, 48,000 at 0.008 sell rate. Then we've also got the Bow of Sarin Arrows. Now this one, I don't know why this sell rate is so high, because I don't recall selling this one that fast, but 32,000, 0.010 sell rate. I'm actually kind of shocked by that. Then we've got our specific blues here. So we've got the Icy Tomb Spalders here, and those are 326,000 at a 0.004 sell rate. Now the only downside with these is I see all these shared appearances. Frozen Spalders, seems, there's a lot. So really, unless maybe somebody is just trying to get that ID, you're probably gonna sit on them for a while. So even though it does say it has 0.004 sell rate, which is not by far not as bad as 0.001. It's not a great sell rate, but it's not the worst. And then unfortunately, we did get another specific, but it's a ring, 561,000. Now I don't want to just throw this in there, even though it's a ring, in the overinflated group that sells rings for like 1,000 gold, or even the overinflated group that sells stuff for like only up to like 10,000 gold, because it is a specific ring to this dungeon. And I don't know, I just feel like I need to maybe try to sell it for a little while at its value, or half its value, maybe. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. But yeah, definitely not too excited about this one. Although it does say it's valued at 561,000 gold. Then we've got our stuff that actually came out of the lock boxes. You do get steel lock boxes, which are actually one of the good lock boxes. I feel like I've been luckiest with the iron, but the steel lock boxes are still pretty good as well. And then we got out of that, we got the Sword of the Magistrate, so 19,000 gold, which is actually the same one we got right here. Pretty decent sell rate as well, 0.006. And we've got 2 of the Thistle Tea Powders, which, as we've seen, they sell quite well. Not necessarily at that value, but they do sell quite well. And then we did get some materials. We got the Essence of Undeath at 78 gold now. That's kind of went down. It was kind of almost at 200 gold a piece. But that does kind of jump around sometimes. And then just some old gems here. But that's going to do it for the 100 runs from our Alliance Druid. Now let's hop on over to Horde Druid and see how they do. All right, guys, so now over here on our Horde Bank Alt, holding 100 runs worth of loot for our Horde Druid and completing the 200 runs worth of loot. Let's see how they did compared to the Alliance. And actually, I mean, it looks like there's less empty space, so possibly a little bit better than what the Alliance did. But let's take a look, see what we got here. So first off, our low value stuff. Jouster's belt here for right below the 5,000 mark. We got Jouster gauntlets. We actually have 3 of those right at 8,000 gold. We've got the Jouster greaves, so almost a whole Jouster set here, 6,000 gold. And then we got the Chief Brigader leggings, 5,700, 2 of those. We also got the Robe of the Magi, so a lot of the same stuff, 8,900. We've also got the Elemental Remnant here for 15,000, got 2 of those. And then we have Jaina's Fire Starter. So we got basically all the same stuff we had on our Alliance Druid, but a little bit more. So with the low value stuff anyway. All right, let's take a look at our high value stuff. We've got bow of Sarah and arrows once again. We got another one on our Horde Druid, but then we have something a little bit different. So we got the Speed Steel Rapier, 24,000, 0.008 sell rate. We actually got 2 of those, so we can actually trade one of these over to our Alliance Tune, and in exchange, although it is a low value piece, maybe we'll trade over one of those Swords of the Magistrate, since they actually ended up with 2 of them, and I don't see any here. It's just right below the high value mark, so maybe it will be worth actually trading one of those over. But anyway, then we've got our specific items. Again, 2 items, but at least one of these is not a ring. So that is a bonus. So let's see. First up, we've got the Bone Brace Harbor. It's a chest piece. Again, has some shared appearances. So might be one reason why people may not really want to run Skull too much. Seems like majority of the time when you get like specific blue items to a dungeon, it's going to be unique. It's not going to have shared appearances like these are having here. There may be some that don't have shared appearances, but so far we haven't really seen that, other than the ring. Maybe there's not an appearance for the ring though, so that might be why. But again, 218,663 gold, 0.003 sell rate. And then we got the Malefic Browsers, Malefic Bracers. I cannot speak today. 268,000.004 sell rate. Now, at least with these, they do only have 1 shared appearance, and these are leather, and the shared appearance is male. So that actually does kind of make these unique. So a little bit better, but unfortunately it is only a pair of bracers. But I do feel we'll have a better chance to sell these just because they are pretty much unique. But 268,000.004 sell rate. And those are the only specific items we got, basically 4, and only like 3 are transmoggable. And then we've got our stuff that came out of our lock boxes. Once again, we ended up getting the schematic for the Craftsman monocle for 99,000, and then we actually got 3 of the Thistle Tea patterns. So yeah, no rich purple silk shirt patterns. It looks like we're not going to see any of those with part 1 of the series. Hopefully when we do part 2, maybe we'll see some of those. But anyway, we've got our materials. Actually got a little bit more of the Essence of Undeath, 41. I think we had like, what, 35 or 30 something with the lights. And then of course, some of the gems as well. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for 200 runs of Scholomance. let me know in the comments what you guys think. Does this sound about right? Have you had better luck? It's not too empty. I mean, it's a decent amount of stuff for something I was expecting to hardly get any drops whatsoever. So I feel like it went better than I was expecting, at least. Would have been nice to see a few more specific drops, but it is very rare to get drops in Scholomance. Let me know, what have you guys gotten that maybe I did not get here as far as some specific drops go? And yeah, I'd love to hear it in the comments, guys. But anyway, that's probably gonna do it for this one. Again, if you guys did like this video, go ahead and make sure you smash the big thumbs up. Let me know that you like it. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss the next one, and so you don't miss the clean out end of the week to see whether or not we sold any of these items. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. I hope to see you all in the next video and sometime live on Twitch. Take care, guys.